Somebody once told me the world is gonna rule me!
What's up, music nerds? Last year, Attack released a new song. It was called All My Life, and it was pretty awesome. There was one problem. There wasn't enough crabcore in the song. So I thought we should bring crabcore back. There's the catch. We only have 1 hour to do it. I learned my lesson from last time we did this kind of thing, and I actually have a timer, which is going to be fantastic. Alright, without further ado, let's get into it. I've got my timer set for an hour. Alright, so as we know, every single crabcore song ever has to start with a breakdown. Kind of basic, not too technical, but gets the point across. We'll just go with drop D because it's the easiest. I'm scared that I'm gonna screw up the vocals now that I'm in such a high key, but whatever. So we'll do something like... Yeah, alright, so let's program those drums to do that. Don't want the cymbals too loud, because otherwise they'll just drown out the whole mix. So we just want crash, 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 crash the whole thing through. Now we can just use this breakdown for any of the verses. We want to make this one sound pretty good. And of course you always gotta throw a China in there somewhere. Yeah, that sounds good. This is where we're gonna repeat this intro, but it's gonna get really intense, and we're gonna have harmonies over the whole thing, and there's gonna be screams, and there's gonna be. This is the part where it's gonna get all So I'm thinking we just do a standard sort of rock beat. We'll just do a. We've spent about 10 minutes. Well, this might be a lot less time than I was bargaining for. We need to do a little bit of a tempo change here, which... You know what? Why don't we just set the whole song tempo to that? See how that sounds. Let's go 165 just to be that cool, because we're like crabs and stuff. This is crabcore, so we need to do an intro that sounds like that basically sounds like techno music. And we need to add our synth because, of course, this has to sound like techno music. We've got 45 minutes left, so we're making decent progress, sort of. Yeah, that works. Let's make a nice little synth line here. Yeah, that's cool. And then we'll just go back into another breakdown after the chorus. But the second time around, it has to get super heavy. It has to be just... You don't really have to change anything other than you have to add a chime cymbal. We'll do a few more kicks at the end of that to make it extra heavy. And then we'll do one more section where it's just throwing every single drum on the entire kit at you. It just got to go. Imagine what it would look like if someone just threw literally an entire drum set at you. Wouldn't that hurt? Okay, we got less than 40 minutes left. So we're making decent progress. We're not making as good progress as we did on the last one. So we'll have this. This goes twice. The chorus goes twice this time. And then it cuts out, and then we have And then this is where it gets fun. This is where we get to where we get to do techno. So we also need to write a little bit of a synth part for the chorus. So I'm thinking for the chorus, with the chord progression goes like. No, that's too generic. There we go, super original. We just need to have a keyboard part go a little bit. Yeah, that sounds pretty crabcore. We can just do the same thing over the breakdown. I mean, it's not like, I don't feel like anyone will notice. Let's be honest, they probably will. But we've only got half an hour at this point. I feel like the bulk of the work has been done. Okay, so then we'll just do the breakdown one more time with the real drums instead of the fake ones. Pretty short song, but we only had a limited amount of time to make it. We have to balance this whole project to Reaper so I can record enough tracks. Usually I would master the drums all separately, but this time we don't really have the time for that. We've got less than a half an hour to go. So yeah, this is a thing. We still have guitars, bass, and vocals to do, so I'm gonna do them in order of priority, starting with guitars and vocals and then bass, because that way, no matter what happens, the song is like somewhat more complete than it would have been if we had just done the other. I'm gonna call this left guitar, but let's be honest, with 25 minutes, it might be the only guitar. Alright, I don't care, we're just gonna save it. So I'm gonna pull up amped roots. Yeah, let's just set it to high noon. Okay, it's not as awful as I thought it would be. Okay, so let's see how much time we got left. We've got a little over 20 minutes, so let's just record. All right, screw it. We're just recording. We're just recording and double track. All right, let's record the other one. I want to punch in at the end there because I want it to sound quality for the ending of a semi-decent song. Alright, let's save that. Yeah, that's gonna do it for that. I will slap that same amp sim on this guitar though, and just listen to them to make sure they're all lined up. Well, we're on a budget. We've got about 15 minutes left. I'm gonna work on recording those clean vocals. I have not even warmed up my voice at all. So here's the idea. This is obviously, crabcore is kind of a dead meme. So why don't we make our song about a dead meme? Easiest thing to write about ever. Because there's so many of them. I won't spoil it for y'all just yet. I want there to be a little bit of a surprise. I'm starting with the clean vocals to try and get my voice warmed up before I do my screams. I've got about 15 minutes. Let's get it to go. I'm so nervous. Alright, that's the clean vocals done. I don't even care how they sound. We're just gonna throw like an 1176 style compressor on there. We have a little under 15 minutes left.
gods told me the world is gonna roll me.
Yeah, that's my Scream warm-up. I put in 2 EQ plugins just for the sake of adding output gain. I'm searching for my auto-tune plugin. Here it is. I'll set it to the proper. And we'll just throw a ton of delay on that. Alright, what do we got? 10 minutes? Alright, let's just go at it. Let's just record these screams already. Alright, so the screams are done. We'll just throw an another one of them 1176 type compressor thingies on here. Why is it so quiet now? Oh, I gotta turn the input up. Let's just throw a saturator on it. Throw some quick EQ on it. Let's throw a little bit of reverb on this one, just because. We'll throw a quick mastering plugin on here, just in case we don't have time to do anything else. The last thing we have to do is basically add bass. I might add a layered guitar in here if we have time. Alright, we've got 3 minutes, so that means record bass, and then we're done. Now, to be clear, that means as soon as 1 hour is up, there's nothing more we can do to this song to make it better. That's just what we're going with. And that's the timer. Okay. Well, that's the song. That's what we have. But bass is not mixed, the song is mastered. I hope it's not too bad, but if it is, you guys will see how bad it is. But honestly, I hope you all enjoyed it. And if not, I hope you at least enjoyed watching me make it. And if you want to see more, be sure to hit a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.
Number 15! Burger King foot lettuce! The only thing you want in your burger! It's someone else on Yes!
The lettuce in your burger has never seemed so bad. It's coming back to haunt you.
As it turns out, that might be what you get! As it turns out, that might be what you get! You might not get what you bargained for!
The lettuce in your burger has never seemed so bad. It's coming back to haunt you, and now you're really sad. Don't go Burger King expecting lettuce without crust. At least not that one.
And you no! You should never eat lettuce with your meat!